live in the.
We'll see where he stands. Look at him. It's not bad. But something amazing is that gap in the front of the field is quite large. It's way larger than normal. And but I have big hopes for Hadjar.
Yeah.
I really believe through the year and everything, if he can survive this first year at Red Bull, I think he can grow with the team a lot. And I think that's going to be pretty cool to see.
He's always had amazing core pace. We saw that in Formula 3. We saw it in Formula 2. Really anonymous first year.
What up? What up?
A Red Bull sticking by him, believing in their talent for their young French driver.
Put this over
Second
here.
season with Campos, he was superb.
That.
And was
Put this right
very,
here.
very quick. 4 times a winner in that second season. Just lost out on the title to Gabriel Bortoleto last year. Amazing podium in Zandvoort. Not only that, the podium is one thing when it falls your way. To be best of the rest qualifier is what earned his promotion to the senior team.
Been on live for a minute.
Managed to out-qualify Max Verstappen on a couple of occasions, something that just hadn't happened in recent times. Bit of an adventure for Colapinto through turn number 9 after back-to-back personal bests in Miami and Montreal.
What up, everyone? We are officially live. Tuning in for the
to re-establish himself. 14
Barcelona Grand Prix.
Contact with Carlos Sainz as well at the end on that restart lap that we were talking about a few moments ago. Let's see where you add it up across 14 corners of the racetrack. It goes into 11.
So it's sick. Got one person in here. So it's sick. Got one person in here.
We saw mid-corner. Hulkenberg as well. Much like Bortoleto, when we went on board with Bortoleto with visor cam earlier on. They do not have the grip with the Audi, but that was a decent time. But I think they are really chasing it there. Just so many. If you compare it to the onboard with Leclerc at the moment, the Audi are making so many adjustments. The smoothness that we're seeing with the Ferrari. Right, one. How's it looking?
Yeah. We're on and popping.
Yeah. Look at his hands. How predictable it is. He gets 2 minor adjustments. Everything comes out. Everything flows.
What up, everyone? We're watching free practice at Barcelona. It is free practice 2. Thanks for joining the chat. And yeah, we're going to walk through some of the listings of what's going on here as we watch what happens with some of the new upgrades. If you haven't already seen, it's pretty exciting. Back at Barcelona, ready to have some fun. It's going to be good. What up, Kim? How's it going? Why is that stuck on that? Oh, that's why. What is going on here? What's up, Matt? I'm good, man. Mic sounds a little down. Oh, let me turn my mic up a little bit then. Is that better? Hold on a sec. Hope that's better. Trying to make some things happen here. Trying something new out. Thanks for joining the stream, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. For everyone that's joining right now, we're just at free practice. And it's Barcelona. We got a race this weekend in Barcelona. We haven't been back this track in a few years. I'm excited. Should be good. It's going to be sick. We're in free practice too. And if you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow. And yeah, make sure to chime in all weekend. We'll be streaming all weekend and having fun with it, going over some of the things we have as who we think is going to win, who we think is going to lose.
2 Red Bulls ahead, then back up, and then we're all parked up on the apex.
Okay. Actually, turn up my mic. Let's see here. Let's see. I think that might be better. Is that better? I think I just fixed it for you right there. Hopefully.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, for sure. I didn't mean it. You never mean it. It's okay.
Cool. Yeah, man. Appreciate you joining in the chat too, Matt. How's everything on your end? Okay, cool.
But it has to be. You
So
gotta
you're on
have
YouTube watching. That's
consistency
sick.
when you're in the
I haven't
same
really played
club
with my YouTube at all. I
and
need to
it's
get
your
better at that
job.
over there.
And your job is to beat
That
everybody.
is what I definitely need to do.
And your reference is your teammate.
You know,
People look at you as how good are you against your teammate. They don't really,
it's
they don't care where you are on the grid.
Matt. Do you have
They care
anybody
about
that you want to see win this
if
weekend?
you have a guy that is
I'm
being
excited
pushed
for this
on the
this
grid, you can
race.
still beat him.
I Ferrari brought
It makes a big difference.
8
This is the
upgrades, which
same
is
thing in
pretty
NASCAR
crazy,
from turn 10. So you can see how long of a corner that
and
is. This is the
I'm
most.
excited. It's
All
pretty
these corners
crazy,
are
but I
so
think it's also
familiar, and you're
going to be a good
always
weekend. Pierre
so
Gasly, also breaking news if you guys didn't see, Pierre Gasly got
focused. Remember, it's a narrow
third
car.
from last
It's
weekend.
just
They just announced it
the
this morning.
platform is not as friendly as before. So
Pretty sick
the
to see
drivers
what's
need to be
happening over there.
more precise how they drive the car.
Um, Crazy that it took them a whole week,
Gasly's
or
gone on
damn
the
near a whole
tyres.
week, to get that figured out. But yeah, nonetheless,
Obviously involved in
I
Fernando
appreciate you
Alonso.
guys all popping in. If you haven't already, my name's Kevin. I stream all things F1. Thanks for joining the stream. They're at Free Practice 1, or Free Practice 2 in Barcelona. I see you guys on TikTok. What's up? If you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow. I do all things F1. I'm a stuntman. I chime in from time to time. Yeah. M- MF Jams, bro. I appreciate the follow, bro. I do. Yeah, it's free practice, and we're in here. I'm got the live standings up on. I'm on Twitch and YouTube Live, and also on TikTok. So yeah, let's have some fun. I love hot takes. If you guys have any opinions, perspectives, who you think's gonna win this weekend, all the things, I'm available for it. I'm here for it. Would love to know what you guys are thinking. You know, it's F1's growing. It's a growing sport that's growing fast at that rate. Okay, I'll come back here. I think this is better. What's new with you and stunts and all that? Oh man, I don't have anything on the pipeline at the moment right now for stunts. Work's been a little slow. I've been shooting a bunch of campaigns for a couple different brands. I might be going to Pittsburgh to work on a show called Mayor of Kingstown, which will be cool. But yeah, other than that, work's a little quiet right now, Matt. But other than that, no complaints. Got some things in the pipeline for maybe this summer. And yeah, man, just taking it one day at a time. You know? Charles Leclerc. Chuck Leclerc. What a terrible weekend this dude had last weekend. Felt bad for this guy, man. That's cool. Good message on Instagram a little later. By the way, what time? It's 8:36 in the morning here at the moment, and it's definitely early, which is why I'm trying to get better at these streams, because I know we're on the European circuit now, so I feel like I'm only gonna have the opportunity to be live this early. So yeah, it's 8:30 here, and yeah, hit me up on Instagram too, bro. I'm down to chat. I think Kimmy's going to win again for the 6th time in a row. I completely agree. I believe Kimmy is going to absolutely dominate George this weekend, and I'm actually here for it. It's going to be sick. I'm excited for Kimmy and all the things that he's doing. It's exciting to see him be so young in the future of F1 and what it kind of holds for what's to come for him. I think he's doing an incredible job having fun with it. So I'm stoked. I'm super stoked, man. Kingsley, thanks for the question. Who do you want to see win this weekend, Kingsley? That's the real question. Who do we want to see win?
Turn 14. Look at him. A little left, back to the gas, and it's solid. I mean, the car looks solid. Look at him. He won by 2 thousandths. But I'm telling
If you
you,
guys just joined the stream, what's up? How's it going? My name's Kevin.
he won
We're watching
by
Free Practice,
yesterday
and
on
this is
Saturday
Barcelona Free Practice 2.
because
I have the live standings depending on where you are on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube Live. I'm across all three.
when a little
Um,
fast in,
Live standings should be up
he
and
won
going. But yeah,
back to the
make sure to
gas,
drop a
and
follow if you haven't already.
chasing the
Share the
car.
chat and tell your friends and come join.
Control like
Love
this.
the hot here for the hot takes.
Driver in his
Right now in
position
P1 we got
always drives
Lando
the
Norris,
gas
George Russell, and
where
Oscar
there's a
Piastri
corner that you just have to
leading the pack right now. That is your top
more
three.
gas and more gas, and buddy, this is the cool thing with this. The
I'll
car's
send you
still
a message
alive.
later with my stunt account. MJ Stunt.
This is into turn one with Fernando Alonso.
I'm trying to understand you too. For sure, man. Hit me up later. We'll definitely chat.
This is a
That's for sure.
of the moment that we saw noted. It does look like he crossed the line.
You guys in the TikTok stream, how's the audio sound? Does it sound decent? Do I sound okay? Is it too loud? Is it too much? Is everything making sense? I just want to make sure everyone can hear me loud and clearly, so let me know if I need to change anything. See, there's a few of you in here. I'm also on Twitch as well. So yeah, we know what works best for you guys. Can make some adjustments and some changes. I'm actually going to stand up here to really lock in. I guess you haven't really been doing any high falls lately, have you? No, not really, man. High falls aren't like a big thing in all the time in certain shows. Stunts kind of veer away from them. We do a lot of controlled stuff when it comes to that. So yeah, we don't have too many cases where we're always doing high falls, but yeah, hopefully soon. Hopefully I'll be back on track with doing some more stuff there. What's Lewis saying? Something's wrong with the car? Damn.
What do you reckon, Juan?
Wonder what's going on there.
Car is not the wind. Especially if you have the wing, if the rear wing is open and it's dragging, there is for sure something else.
That's crazy.
This is the thing, you got so many packers and things on the back of the car that if one of them fail or anything changes, you just start dragging the car because everything is to the millimeter. But
I wonder what Lewis is thinking. This is his first time on track. They had the reserve driver driving his car during the first free practice. What's up, everyone in TikTok? I see you guys in the chat. Welcome to the party. There's 4 of you in here. I appreciate all 4 of you. I would love to know your guys' hot takes on what you want to see this weekend. Who's your favorite drivers? What do you guys think about Monaco? Who's your favorite F1 wag? Are you guys a fan of one team or multiple teams? Or I'm here. I'll tell you right now, I'm a Lewis Hamilton stan. So that's where I stand. You know? Okay, I see. That's cool. Haha. Have you ever driven a go-kart, a Formula 1 car, or anything else like that? Yeah, go-karts all the time. I definitely use go-karts. We have a bunch of go-kart tracks out here in Los Angeles. So yeah, that's like a normal thing. I think more often than not, I, we don't have the same gas-powered go-karts a lot of other countries have, which is kind of annoying, but we do have go-kart tracks out here, which is sick. Monaco is trash and new batteries are trash. Damn. I agree with you on that. The batteries are not the best. I'll give you that for sure. I'm not a huge fan of the battery situation. I think a lot of people are unhappy with what's going on there. I think Formula One needs to do a better job of. I'll say that they need to do a better job of figuring out how to just. The word I want to use is evolution. They keep saying with having battery deployment and this hybrid play, they just need to do a better job of evolution with the fuel and the engines. I think, to me, that would make more sense. There's no point in us having. I shouldn't say there's no point. Obviously, 24-hour Le Mans is happening. Those cars are all hypercars with the battery deployment as well. But I agree. I don't think it belongs in F1. They took racing out of the racing, and the cars are too big for Monaco. Yeah, I mean, the cars have been too big for Monaco for a while now. We've been saying that for some time now, right? I think that there's a lot of. The question is what do you do to make Monaco back to being Monaco? And here's my hot take, real quick, since you're asking the question. I think if you want to make Monaco Monaco, what you do is you make it a sprint weekend. But here's the catch-22. You take it and you add every car manufacturer's, whether it's Ferrari, McLaren, Audi, you add their customer car, their hypercar, right, and make the drivers do a sprint weekend in that car on Saturday, and then you do qualifying in the regular F1 car and downsize the car. Make it like Super Bowl weekend for F1 in some sense, or All-Star weekend, I should say. I think that would make more sense. If you know what I mean. What are your thoughts on that? You think that would fix it? Just a thought though.
Russell Piastri
There's a lot of people that do not like the concept of what's going on with F1 right now.
Piastri at this turn that we're heading to on the exit of 12 with a snap that cost him time.
But I
Russell
don't disagree with you, man.
did
It's
try and redeem
unfortunate.
himself from the footage that we saw of Norris, who has a pole
Matt,
position
remind
in
me,
front here.
where are you located at again? Are you
Past this
in
time,
France?
17 minutes to go.
If you see me looking over here, it's because I have
Phone of
another
interest in
monitor
the
over here,
car,
and my
so
chat is over here as well.
times lose their relevance over one lap. It's over your entire stint where everything changes. Out laps for Sainz, Colapinto, and
So,
Gasly. Alonso and Stroll
with
bottom of the
that being
pile at
said,
the moment. We saw Sergio Perez go
top
deep
five
into
is
third
Lando
spot
Norris,
early
George
on,
Russell, Oscar Piastri, Charles
creating
Leclerc, and
confusion
Kimi
for
Antonelli in
that he was
free
expecting
practice
but
too.
didn't materialize its way
Top
out.
10
Now,
is
Alex
following
Albon
P6's Max
has said
Verstappen,
that he
Albert
wanted
Lindblad,
a bit of a regroup
Gab
after
Borletto,
the
and
meeting
Lewis
inside
Hamilton, and
the garage
Isaac
because he
Hadjar.
was
I feel bad for
disconnected
Isaac, by the way,
from the
because they
car,
just
so
announced
he
that
will look to set
this
up shop
morning,
in the
breaking
car
news,
next
Pierre
week.
Gasly got third,
Yeah, a lot of
and
drivers coming into
bit of a
this
bummer.
stage of P2, the second practice session, still making adjustments to the car. A lot of drivers coming in complaining about understeer, making front
Yeah,
wing
Matt, I was
adjustments,
talking to you.
really
Sorry.
Lewis Hamilton's come in for
You're in the
an
northern part of
extensive
France.
session now, struggling with
I'll be in
stability
Paris
and
this
braking
summer.
positioning a
I
lot
think
when the
I'll be in
wheels were
Paris
slowed down.
at the
He
end of
was
July,
struggling
going
to
into
balance
August.
out the car. Wasn't
What part of
really
France are you in, Matt?
Alex Albon, we heard, really wasn't connected with the car, wanted to go and change setup. Carlos Sainz was having a disagreement with his team.
As awesome and historic as
Just
Monaco
to
is,
say the engineer
it
said
might
one thing,
be
Carlos said
time to not
another.
race
He's just been back on
there
the
right now.
radio and had to
I think,
try to teach him because
Jared, you're not wrong.
because racing drivers
The
are
problem
engineers
that
most
I
of the time
see
anyway.
is that it's a,
The Aston
as we all know about
Martins
F1, it's a
are
very
from
expensive sport,
Czechia.
and I think it's a cash grab, right? I believe it's a cash grab that's happening,
Let's go downstairs to
and
Nicholas. There's a yellow in
let's
the
be
car,
honest here,
I
it's
believe.
not attainable for anyone to really go there besides billionaires and new millionaires, right? Everyone's renting boats. It's marketing. It's branding. It's definitely one of those places that I think, yes, you're right. It's not the place to be, but obviously there's so much history there. I don't know if you just saw they just renewed the contract till 2037. Same thing with Las Vegas, which is also crazy. Another terrible street circuit. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you're not wrong, but it's definitely about the money, man. It's unfortunate that it's so money driven. F1's gotten to be so big recently. I don't know what's going to happen there. If I come to France, we could meet up if you'd like. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to meet up, Matt. That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool to meet up with you and hang out and show me around. What part of France are you in? But yeah, Jared, I think you're not wrong. That's why I think you have to make the F1 weekend in Monaco very particular when it comes to what's going to happen there. What up, Mateo? Oh, this is your Highfall account. Got it. Got it. That makes sense. Hmm. I'm glad that they kept this. McLaren kept this livery. That's pretty cool. Looks good. Looks really good.
Well, you hear all sorts on the radio. That's an unusual one. Will Joseph has not delivered Lando Norris's order for front wing. And as a result, he is asking his driver, can you live with it? If not,
what's going on here? Why is this stuck? It's my TikTok account. Yeah, I just realized that it was you. It's all good.
Yeah, it's not
Thanks for
bad.
joining in,
It
man.
gives the car the nose a little bit more, and yeah, I mean,
I appreciate it.
sometimes when you have mistakes like that, you might surprise yourself, and the car
I
actually ends up looking
definitely
better.
appreciate it.
So it's in a practice, something like this is not the end of the world. It just
What is
they're
going
so
on
used to
here?
the way they
Why am I
adjust the
stuck
car
on
and
this
the mistakes
screen
they
right
do,
now?
that sometimes when you do something like this, they go, "Oh, that wasn't as bad as we thought." I mean, it might be a lesson to
Fuck
look
this
at
one,
towards
right?
the future. One of the things that we were talking earlier as well is the amount
Do
of
that
laps
way,
that the car
right?
does in simulators
Everything is jumped
nowadays
over.
is insane. You know what I
I
mean?
just
You have to
shorted
go
out my
through
freaking
days and
computer. That was
days and
crazy.
days of preparation. We're seeing it here, Liam. They're looking at the car. I'd be surprised
That was wild. I shouldn't have done that live.
back.
Terrible
Can
idea.
they get it back running? I think on like on Lewis's side of things, maybe what
Like this, right?
bottoming and everything that was happening was
Just like that.
as you guys said, is that the
It's a
front
terrible
wheel
idea to do
came
that
all the way
live. That
all
was
the way,
stupid.
and it was just bottoming because it just had the extra downforce in the front.
And then take this
Yeah.
and leave that there.
What I want to do now, after Juan Pablo's analysis, is go the other side, left-hand side of your picture,
Take this
to
way.
the pit lane, get another update on you.
I tell you again when we talk, but actually, that's where I found you. Oh, that's sick. Awesome. I love that, dude. Well, I'm glad that you found me. Either way, it's sick to meet new people on here. You know what I mean? It's awesome. It's definitely a good feeling. And yeah, man, I want to keep getting better at this. Want to keep growing the channel, keep trying to get better at these streams. Continue to keep meeting people along the way, having fun with it. It's a good thing. I'm enjoying all of this so far. It's been a great learning lesson. So thanks for chiming in always. I do appreciate it.
Does it bring back any memories, Callum, of having to stand in the way of our camera ops?
Where in France are you, Mateo? I know you said the northern part, but where in north are you?
Great at that because you seem to not realise that your shoulders are significantly lower than my head, so I can still see what you're doing there. But Ferrari there clearly didn't want us to look at something on the car, and that's actually a sure sign that it's probably something quite interesting. The real trick,
That's interesting.
I was listening there and tell everybody, don't hide the
North
car,
France.
you probably won't look.
Bethune.
You start hiding the car.
That's how you say it. I've been working on my French. I actually got to do my Duolingo after this. Lens, Leia. I'm trying to work on my French, man. I need to get better at it. I really enjoy the French language and the culture. It's really cool.
Who pore over the images that we have. And we've got a throwback. 60 years ago, John Surtees won the 1966 Belgian Grand Prix. That is a throwback. John Surtees, the only
That's awesome, though.
on
I gotta check it
two
out.
wheels.
Are you watching the 24-hour Le Mans also?
Never did it ever again.
And that was an astonishing Grand Prix. Now, if you've ever seen the movie Grand Prix, 1966 Belgian Grand Prix at Spa,
I think it's gonna be sick,
that's
actually.
the sequence in Spa that you see in the film because they actually started the race. It was the much longer version of the Spa-Francorchamps.
I'm excited to see what Ferrari decides to do.
And they actually, the film producers started a car in the Grand Prix. There was a deluge of rain on the opening lap of the Grand Prix. Cars were flying.
What's up, everyone on Twitch?
And the film producers actually started
Got 2 people on here. I need to work on my Twitch platform. I'm not that good over there. I need to try and grow that a bit more. See how I can get some more people over there, some more love over there, make some things happen. You know?
And not everyone spoke French in the paddock. Whoa, that's close to
Whoa,
contact.
Isaac Ajar, bro.
Do that. Need a question to him. Like, is it rare or
Is that Sergio?
see me or something?
Yeah, copy that. We'll have a look at it.
That was crazy. Checo almost took out Isaac. That was wild.
Pablo was needless work.
Also, I don't know if you guys saw, they're talking about how, not talking, but Fernando Alonso said something about how this is his last Barcelona GP.
You did that,
And
a brake check was coming.
that's pretty crazy.
You were gonna stand on those brakes as hard as you
I mean, he is 43.
No, you got in my way.
You want me to repeat? Oh, I just was saying I've been working on my French, and then they almost took out Isaac Ajar.
I would have been in so much trouble.
I remember you being in a bit of trouble during your career. Oh man, it does seem to be a slightly different mentality from yesteryear. Oh, when drivers of a certain vintage talk about brake checks. Oh dear. Not everyone know that from some of our noisy neighbours on the gantry. Not everyone enjoys that. But the reality of it. We're here to bring you the reality of it. And well, Pablo, we so appreciate you joining us in the comp box of this. We send you trackside sometimes. We send you to the pit lane for the pre-shows. It's been great to have you in the commentary box. I was intrigued
In the
to hear
commentary
about
box.
Your approach to your teammates earlier on.
Oh, that's good. Hey,
Did you ever
on my
used
side, I
to
work on my
race
English.
the
Yeah,
driver
dude,
rather than the
learning French is definitely challenging, but I definitely
Michael Schumacher
want to get better at it.
spearheaded
That's for
it?
sure.
Would you be slightly
I definitely get better at it. There's no denying that because it is pretty sick, and I want to be able to speak multi languages. I want to be very very dual in this one.
So you guys are gonna see later in the weekend the interview with Alban, and I asked him that. I said, "How do you guys deal with being so nice to each other?" And then I said, I asked him who is his best friend, and he said George. And I go, so if you're coming to the last lap and you're racing George, are you gonna
Mateo, how old are you, or how young are
run
you?
George and throw him in the grass? And he looked at me like, "Oh, I'm gonna be really aggressive." But I said, if you don't like the guy, it would be so much easier to run him over.
And Juan Pablo, who did he not like in your racing?
We got 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in this last free practice.
I would say about
I,
99%.
I'm gonna try and stream. I don't know if tomorrow. I think that the stream's pretty early tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna do that actually.
I love it. I love it. Two different
I want to, but
personalities.
it's pretty early.
Honestly, Juan Pablo Montoya's racing approach and Alex Albon's racing approach is totally different. You can hear that
You-
confrontation in
You're
both
18. That's
races.
awesome, bro. I'm 38,
Every Sunday, let's call it a different
but I feel like I'm
between
18.
the two men. George Russell on a long run on ancient medium tyres, no grip into turn 10, and Wani finds the grub.
So, are you guys thinking that they might gonna have to end up doing like a three-stop race and go crazy with that?
Yeah, I'm beginning to look at that actually, because those tyres on George Russell's Mercedes that he went off on were 18 laps old, which makes me think that, well, if you look at the race distance, I don't think hard tyres.
Yeah, it's all good, right? It's all good, bro.
Away. Three stops is probably a bit too
Yeah, 38, man. I'm 38 and thriving.
the heavy fuel load
Listen, if I can
car.
give you any advice, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you're here. It's fun.
Hated the hard
It
tyres
goes
on that
fast. I didn't think I'd wake up and be 38 like this that quick, but yeah, it's been good so far.
Teams are prescribing a lap time to their drivers to hit. Carlos Sainz has just said on the radio, "I'm not going around in a 127."
You know, it's one of those
That's
things that
ridiculous. It's way too much saving. It's
the age
way
happens
too
quick.
much,
It comes
he
quick,
said,
bro.
to say,
That's for sure.
I'm gonna push
What's
this
up,
thing
Sand Harbor? Welcome to the chat, man.
If the driver
I
can't
am
run,
streaming
says
free
the
practice
drive time that the team are
3
currently
from
establishing
Barcelona.
would suggest more stops in the
Thanks for joining. We appreciate you. If you haven't already, drop a follow. My name's Kevin, and I stream all things F1, do hot takes. You know, we're here for a good time, man. On the other hand, I won't lie. When it comes to me, I find it easier to text and writing. Haha, but it's okay. I kind of get what you're saying. Yeah, it's definitely challenging. It's challenging for me to do the. I think I'm struggling. I just started doing the whole Duolingo thing and learning another language, so it's been challenging. But I understand the writing a bit more than I understand the actual enunciation of things. But it's been good though. I'm enjoying it so far.
Let's show you the current pace and the amount of laps that they've done on it.
Yeah. If you guys are just joining the chat, welcome to the chat. My name's Kevin. Drop me a follow if you haven't already. And I am streaming free practice 2 in Barcelona. We got 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. Fastest laps have been put down by your number one driver, Lando Norris, and then George Russell and Oscar Piastri. Share the chat with your friends. Love to hear your hot takes. Love to hear what you guys are thinking. Who are some of your favorite drivers? All things life. I'm here for it. I'm actually gonna make this a little bit longer down here.
Brake pedal feels horrible. So long.
This is kind of interesting that they're
There it
complaining
is.
about the brake pedal. Because this place, I mean, it's hard on brakes, but it's not terrible. It's not a Montreal you suffer with the brakes. It might be a little better
I
knob.
counted the airbags. I gave him a little push. He fell, swing his arms,
That
like
was
swing.
kind of interesting.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. The airbag thing is cool, bro. I know what you meant. The airbag thing is a vibe for sure. That's sick. I'm here for it. High falls are crazy though. I don't love doing high falls all the time. They're kind of scary sometimes. Funny to say that it's a stuntman, but yeah, they can be a little scary.
so hard. You don't want to be on that hard tire. You want the soft tire to start the race and then just go medium, medium. And instead you
Excuse
have
me.
to.
You might be right there, Juan
Excuse me.
Pablo, because these tyres that you can see self-destructing essentially on Antonelli's car.
Why not? I really like to jump with you and push you and doing crazy stuff. Oh, yeah, I like doing crazy stuff. I'm just saying that high falls can be a little intimidating at times, that's all. They can just be a little intense. They're fun, though. They're a ton of fun. There's no denying that. They're just can be challenging because they're not easy.
So actually, it's becoming more and more apparent that the tyres are going to be the defining factor in this race. Look at the marbles coming off it down the straight. That car must be horrible to drive.
It's like Kimmy's really struggling.
The problem is, you guys were talking about the engine braking. You put more engine
Ferrari
braking
apparently
on
brought
the
8
whole
upgrades, which is pretty crazy.
because the car, the rear one, is gonna try to come around quicker. So
The
you
most
gotta-
in a weekend. And it looks like they got some innovation.
For the rest of the weekend, lots of questions. McLaren at the top. Oscar Piastri said at the start of the weekend, it's going to be great to come to the Circuit of Barcelona Catalunya because we'll find out where we actually are. I've got no idea, absolutely no idea how the McLaren's going to perform given the recent run of races. Well, the answer out of the box is good news for the Australian and the British driver.
Wow.
Lando Norris
Carlos Sainz, man, I feel bad for this dude too. But it's been tough for him this season, huh? Had a really weird season in the sense of switching teams. Hasn't had the best year this year. It's crazy. We're only 6 races in. Like, it makes no sense. It feels like this season's been going on forever.
Last season, the second half of the campaign.
What's Lewis Hamilton talking about?
Now turn 7 and 8 with Lewis Hamilton. Oh
Mm.
my word.
Wow.
Coaxing it through there and getting over the curb still.
Not the best. Just shucked it through the gravel like that. That was gnarly.
Grip is an issue around this well-known circuit. And the calibration, the homework to be done overnight is going to be sizable. If you get it right. with
That
the
was crazy.
simulated
I'll take a
driver,
quick
we
picture.
saw, 6 subs earlier on. Should
Do
see
it this
7,
way.
but issue for Brown.
The deck is very high for everyone. Very thermal lap.
The answer is yes, and yes again, Lewis. There are chunks of rubber coming off the tyres.
Do it that way like that.
And again, okay, let's go ball with Lewis Hamilton. Just
Yeah,
waiting.
turn 9.
Lewis.
You have to. There's not much you can do. You know, you coming down, brake, and you gotta be smooth with it. And you, it's a shame you put the wheel on and it doesn't do much. Liam, oh yeah, back out of there.
What's Liam's back out. P2's over. Wow. Free practice is done. Just like that. That's crazy.
Lawson having a run late on, having had an issue that
Wow.
like it had ended his session.
Well,
Finds himself with time to attack.
so your top 5. Lando Norris, George Russell,
Checker flag is out.
Oscar Piastri, Charles Leclerc, Kimi Antonelli. Your top 10 is Verstappen, Arvid Lindblad, Gab Bortoleto, Lewis Hamilton, and Isaac Hadjar. And if you didn't know, Isaac Hadjar did lose his P3 position from Monaco last weekend. They gave it to Pierre Gasly, which is crazy.
Verstappen, Lindblad, Bortoleto, Hamilton, and Hadjar.
There's a car barreling towards me, but all I can think about is how stuck I feel trying to get out of bed.
Yeah, I know it's a scam. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thanks for the update. Well, that's it. That concludes free practice 2, guys. A little bit of a boring session. I think they're trying to collect a bunch of data. That's what it seems like. I think that qualifying should be definitely a bit more entertaining, but I think qualifying comes on early. Like, so early, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up for that. It's like 4 a.m. for me, I think. Let's see. Barcelona. Oh, no worries, Matt. I appreciate it though. Thanks for letting me know. I do appreciate that. Barcelona qualifying. F1 times PST. Saturday at 7 a.m. Jesus. I probably could hop on stream. I probably could make it happen. I think I can make it happen. I should make it happen. I should do a poll and double check and see who wants to see me go live on stream is what I should do. You know? That is what I should do.
Race control have shown the driver in your picture. Car number 11, Sergio Perez, the black and white warning flag for erratic driving. That was for not seeing Isaac Hadjar and chopping across.
I can make that better, actually. Sorry, I'm just fixing a couple things over here. Trying to make some things look a little bit better.
And any discrepancy is going to be big with that long run to turn number 1, Pablo.
Yes, I was just gonna say that this is one of those places that if you get the wrong start, you're gonna pay the price dearly. But you know they still seem to have really good jobs in Monza. Outstanding. And Antonelli's start, you would have thought
Let's see here.
Ferrari would had something for them, and they really didn't. So they figured something out there.
Yeah, look for all the while that Antonelli was crawling off the line on the second start in Monaco, but he got the launch that he needs. The run down to turn 1 in Montreal.
Having to play with that. I'm on my YouTube live right now, making sure everything looks good over there.
We have here is always a dramatic one. Cars can go from 4th to 1st. George Russell proved that a couple of years ago. You can get the front row fighting amongst themselves. And
That's probably too big. No?
Especially if there's a headwind. If there's a headwind on race day, that can change things enormously. Allow the driver to attack into the breeze. Norris, Russell, Piastri, Leclerc, and Antonelli, our championship leader.
Like that.
Really appreciate his time earlier on in F2.
I gotta play with all this stuff, man. Get my stream properly dialed in so no one's waiting around. You know?
He's been analysing trackside and on the broadcast in the box with us. Max Verstappen's day, Juan Pablo. It's been really tricky one in terms of just chasing that balance. He's been saying on the radio that he's not happy on the inline.
It seems like no one's really happy with what's going on with their cars at Barcelona. All the testing. This is a good testing situation for everyone. It seems like there's definitely some nooks and things they still got to figure out, because everyone seems to have their own idea of what that looks like, and it doesn't look like it's a good thing. What up, Marco? What up? What up? What up? Of course, if you want, I can send you a message. Marco, how are you, bro? Did you watch FP2 at all by any chance? It was, to say for fewer choice of words, it was a little boring. Yeah, it was definitely a hot struggle. There's no doubt about that. I think nobody's happy. It seems like Ferrari brought a lot of upgrades and Lewis was struggling, which isn't good news for us, but you know, we know our guy will figure it out. Sir Lewis Hamilton will lock in. Yeah, it's I don't know, Barcelona. I'm excited. I think that qualifying, maybe free practice 3 might be a little bit more entertaining, a bit more fun. We'll see. How's your morning been, Marco? Because you're on the East Coast, right? So it's 12 there now. I wish I lived on the East Coast sometimes. It'd be nice to have that early, be able to wake up early and watch some of these things. And then also it's a struggle because the late races like Las Vegas are pretty brutal for you guys. Marco, what did you think about yeah, Vegas is brutal. I remember I watched Vegas the first year and I was in Las Vegas. What did you think about Monaco? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it?
That is priceless right there.
I mean, come on. Absolutely brilliant. If you know, you know. And at this stage of a practice Friday, I'm not going into it.
I would have put a different name on it. I think it would have been even better.
Monaco was a lot. Monaco was definitely a lot. There was a lot to unpack there. Very excited for Kimmy, excited for Lewis, obviously. Yes, happy with the results, no doubt about it. But it was a lot to deal with. You see that breaking news? They gave Charles Leclerc his P3, took it away from Isaac Ajar, so that's a bit of a bummer. I mean, both of them, I like both drivers, but kind of crazy. All the pit lane speeding in the pit lanes was out of control. Um, yeah, all the penalties was wild. George Russell doing what he did, complaining about what he was complaining about. It just was a lot, man. It was definitely a lot, you know. But it was fun, nonetheless. Crazy. Yeah, the results are insane, man. Who do you think is going to win this weekend, Marco? Anybody? Got anybody in mind? Do you think Kimmy takes it? Do you think we see another version of do we see another version of what just happened with what was that 2016 when Nico and Lewis crashed into each other? What do you think happens? Do we just get a sick battle all weekend? Lando. Here I have one for you. Check this out. Is it this one?
That was a smooth operator. Smooth operation.
Lando. I think Lando. We can be world champions. I think it's gonna be sick. Let me turn this radio down here and then play a little bit of music for you guys to vibe out to. I think Lando's got an opportunity to win. I agree. Lando's got an opportunity to win. He's. I mean, you're not wrong. There's definitely an opportunity for him to crush it. That's for sure. You know, he definitely. I feel like he's had a rough start to the season, and I feel he's maybe not as focused as he should be. I feel like Zach Brown maybe with a bit of the noise that's happening at McLaren, with GP coming there in 2027 and or is it the end of 2027? One of the two, and you know Andrea Stella, the situation with wow, can't even talk, reliability issues. Yeah, I think it's been a little interesting, you know, with all of the things that are going on, with some uncertainty there, and yeah, it's a little concerning. For I wonder. Okay, let me ask you this: do you think if George Russell wins, do you think if Kimi Antonelli wins or dominates George the rest of the season, do you think George Russell leaves and goes somewhere else and maybe, hypothetically speaking, Oscar Piastri bounces from McLaren and George Russell maybe goes to McLaren or Cadillac? Yeah, that is true. It does depend on what Max decides to do. Max is kind of the final decider there. It's gonna be interesting what happens with the rest of the season. I don't know what to think anymore. You know, there's so many. I think silly season when it comes to what is that, summer break is going to be really interesting to see how it goes, with who does what, how, why, where. I'm really curious as to what the rest of the season looks like for everyone, uh, outside of Ferrari at the moment. Because I've also heard that, obviously, rumor mills. I heard that Carlos Sainz is not happy there and wants to go somewhere else. You know, like Williams isn't cutting it for him. Like, what happens to Alex Albon? What happens to we talked about the other week, Gucci coming into play? Like, there's so many like little Easter eggs that are in the background that it's just kind of crazy to see. It's exciting. It's definitely exciting, but it's just a lot. Is there anybody you want to see Marco win these next European circuits? So we got a couple up here. Anybody you're looking forward to seeing show up? I'd like to see Oscar get back on top. Maybe compete a little bit. I think that would be cool. Lewis at Silvo and Spa. Hattie brother in Hungary. Yeah, that'd be sick. I feel you on that. That'd be pretty dope. I'm game for that actually. It would be cool to see Lewis crush Silverstone in the Ferrari. That would be pretty fucking wild actually. That would be like generational. You know? I think I'd probably cry. Hattie is my Piastri bias. That's sick. I like that. Yeah, man. It would be cool. I wonder. Are you watching by any chance, Marco? Do you watch any WEC at all? Are you watching the 24-hour Le Mans? I shed a tear for Lewis in 20. Yeah, we all did. I think I definitely cried when Bono hopped on and said, "Get in there, Lewis. Get in there." And he's like, "Thanks so much, guys." That was a epic moment for all of us, I think. You know, very surreal seeing Lewis win the way he won. Strategy, Bono, his second to last year at Mercedes. Thinking about it, HBO streaming it last year. NBC did poor job of TV. Yeah, NBC kind of blows it all the time, I think. I didn't know that HBO was streaming it. That's kind of sick. I've been watching bits and pieces of the 24. I was supposed to be there this weekend with BMW. I've been watching bits and pieces of it on live stream on YouTube with certain cars. I think it's sick. Last year I went to the Petite Le Mans, which is pretty cool. I had a fun time doing that. The 24-hour Le Mans looks like it's pretty epic. I would like to be a part of that. Maybe go next year. So it's just on HBO. Just so you can go look at it. If I were to come to France, when and where would you come? I would be in Paris. Probably, I think, beginning of August. I'd probably just be in Paris for a little bit, and it'd either be the later part of July or the middle part of August. 2 years ago, all I had on was 24 hours. That's funny. I did not know that. I slept during the rain-soaked safety car session. Is that the year that the NASCAR team was in it? Because that was pretty sick. They should run that back one more time. The NASCAR was cooking, from what I remember. That was a pretty sick moment. I'll try and come to Paris and meet you. Yeah, for sure. I was going to come out. I might even... Hot take, we'll see what happens. I might even come out for the Tour de France. Because I ride also. I ride road bikes. No, that was when Ferrari went into... Oh, that's right. I think the NASCAR thing was maybe 2023 then. Regardless, it was pretty sick. I think that was a pretty cool moment for NASCAR. And I don't even like NASCAR like that, but it was pretty cool to see that. That's for sure. The Ferrari hypercar team also... Chef's kiss, bro. Those dudes... That car just looks sick. I mean, as I have the Ferrari gear on right now, I just think that they do an incredible job at Ferrari WEC team. They understand it. You know what I mean? They just have a good time over there. I wonder what's going on also, hard right turn. Did you see, Marco, did you see that Fernando Alonso said he was looking at not. This would be his last Barcelona race. Oh, sick. I kind of want the new Ferrari hat this year with the white on the brim. But yeah, did you see Fernando Alonso's interview the other day? He said, "Oh, this will be my last Barcelona race," implying that he is going to be retiring. I don't know if anyone caught on to that. Oh, it's on the calendar next year. He might have 1 or 2 years left. Yeah, I didn't know that. It's not on the calendar next year. I like how you know these things. I'm over here acting brand new. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Barcelona. Let's look it up real quick. GP calendar for 2027. Oh yeah, you're right. It's on the calendar for next year. As a part of the new rotation and deal with Spa, Barcelona are scheduled to host 2026, 2028, 2030, 2032, allowing them the Belgian Grand Prix spot in 2027. Oh wow, look at you! I got breaking news. Nando being cheeky. Yeah, that's funny. I did not realize that they were not racing. That's good to know. That is good to know. I legit thought that they were going to be. Let's see if I can pull that up. Hold on a second here. Let me pop over here and add a different window real quick. So I can show you what I just saw. It's Barcelona. Where are all my windows at, bro? There's so many windows open. Of course, I can't find it right now. Give me one sec, guys. I can't find it. I was going to try and show you guys what I was looking at, but I'm struggling. I got to fix that. I'm interested in how Madrid plays out. You got likes. Till in 6-7. Yeah. Yeah. I got 6-7. 6-7, brother. Yeah. Are you watching any bit of the World Cup? Anybody watching any bit of the World Cup in here? I know we got Mateo. He's from France. Are you gonna go to any of the games, Marco? Since you're out in New York, could be kind of sick. No. Yeah, I know. You and me both, bro. World Cup. There's a event out here today. I think it's Uruguay versus USA. Bro, nosebleed tickets are $1,000. $1,000. Like, what are we talking about? Like, be so for real, bro. That's crazy. You know? Like, it's insane to see how much things cost. I that's GP money, 100%. And not to mention, this is just my opinion on this one. It seems like it's very not very hyped up very well. Like it's just underwhelming. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? It's the World Cup. How do we not have more people excited about this? Right? Like what is going on there? They dropped the ball big time, in my opinion. Political overtones in the US, man. Yeah, I agree. It's unfortunate, man. It is unfortunate when it comes down to how political we've made everything in this country. That is a for sure. It's not a good look. Like I saw that the referee wasn't allowed to come in from Somalia. That was a whole ordeal. It's just it's just crazy, bro. Like what are we talking about? How are we dropping the ball so bad? And it seems like nobody cares, but then we have the whole situation. Goodwill not a thing anymore. Yeah, I agree. And then we have the whole UFC fight happening on the lawn, and you're like, everyone's supposed to be stoked about that, and I'm like, what is going on there? It makes zero sense to me how we have gotten to this point. The World Cup, I went to the Euro Cup in 2016 in France, and it was epic. It's very tone deaf, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy to think that we when I went to the Euro Cup, I saw how incredible that was, and the feeling of how it felt to be at a massive soccer event. And now this, I'm like, wait a second, man, did I miss something here? Like, what's going on here? It's crazy to see. It's actually kind of scary. I'm gonna try and add this other thing real quick just to see. Let's see if this allows me to do it. Window capture. Sure. Sorry, I'm trying to do like multiple things and it's just not letting me do it. It's kind of pissing me off. It's just not gonna work, which is fine. I just gotta be better. The USA also values football, soccer less than American football, basketball, baseball, hockey, NASCAR. I agree. I agree with you on that. There's a lot of it's interesting to see what's happening there, man. I don't know what to think anymore when it comes down to what just happened. Whoa. Why did my whole screen just freak out like that? That's kind of crazy. Sorry, guys. One sec. That was crazy. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I agree. It's unfortunate. Obviously, try to enjoy it for what it's worth, I guess. Yeah. So I guess my point in saying that, or coming on to that topic, is that it feels it feels very scripted, right? There's a narrative that's always being pushed. I think something that I've enjoyed, obviously, the last couple days has been the NBA Finals. Seeing New York have one of the biggest comebacks we've ever seen in NBA history. Also, most watched game since Jordan in '98 versus the Utah Jazz. It's epic, right? I love it for sports. Knicks in 5. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Selfishly, I'm gonna come back to the game. I'm quietly rooting for. Quietly rooting for. I want there to be 6 games. I do, just because I want to see Wimby go. That's listen. There's no reason to be shameless about it. It is what it is. I like the Knicks. Okay, let me phrase that. I'm an LA fan because I'm born and raised in LA. I will always be an LA fan. I'll always be a Kobe fan. I will always be a LeBron fan. I just want to see 6 games. I like Wimby doing what Wimby's doing. I think Wimby's impressive and talented. I just want to see. I just want to see a good 6 games, right? I don't care who wins. I think the Knicks. It'll be good for the Knicks to win, obviously. But I want to see a good 6 games. Is what I want to see. Selfishly, I don't want them to win on Saturday. I was an MJ fan, followed loosely since his second and three. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. MJ. I mean, MJ's great, right? He's MJ is great. He is incredible. We love everything that MJ did for the game. But I also just think that I didn't grow up in that era, so I can't really say that I was a fan of his. If that makes sense, I liked him. I didn't really have the same moments with him that a lot of people had. So it's not that big of a deal for me to like care about MJ. But back to the soccer thing. Oh, I'm 38, by the way. just fresh 38. Turned 38. Well, not fresh. 6 months ago in January. I'm old as shit apparently. Out here streaming. But yeah, I think when it comes to, I'm not much older than you. We had MJ. Yeah, we had MJ moments for sure. I completely agree with that. We definitely had MJ moments, and it was cool. I just don't know if I could appreciate him as much as some other people do appreciate him. Right? People love to talk about, oh, LeBron could never be MJ. Kobe took from MJ. MJ. I think MJ was incredible, man. He was obviously incredible. He did an incredible job. He paved the road for a lot of people, right? Like he really did do all the things. So when it comes to shoe endorsements and exposure and all the like, let's be real, Jordan brand is huge, and I love it. But at the same time, I just I love that Mateo. Lakers fan. I'm a Lakers fan too, bro. I was born and raised here. I'm a Lakers fan. But yeah, when it comes to Jordan, I definitely like the GOAT argument for F1, different GOATs for different eras. Yes, exactly. You said it best right there. Different GOATs for different eras. Jordan is the GOAT for what he did in his era of basketball. Wilt Chamberlain's the GOAT for what he did in his era of basketball. Larry Bird's the GOAT for what he did in his era of basketball. Right? Like it's cool to see, and I love that. Um, I'm excited that like Wimby and Chet and SGA and some of these newer guys. What's the dude that's on Dallas? The young kid. I'm forgetting his name. Luca are all kind of coming up and the new faces of what's going on here. I'm here for it. So it's cool to see. I just think it's this win for the New York Knicks could be huge. LeBron is the GOAT. I'll take that, bro. I'm a huge fan of LeBron, bro. Huge LeBron fan. Like LeBron he is definitely a favorite of mine, man. That's for sure. Sorry, I'm getting blown up on my text messages over here. Like, chill, everyone. Crazy, man. All right, well, I've been on for exactly an hour. I told myself I was going to do an hour today, no matter what. I'm glad you guys got to join. Everyone has their favorites and their ranks and orders. Oh, 100%. I completely agree with you on that, bro. It's so funny to see who likes who for why, where, how, when, what. I think a lot of people have to obviously learn to remove their emotions in certain things, but yeah, nonetheless, it's it's good. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you chiming in, popping in, supporting. It really does help me a lot. It's a little quiet in here right now. It's only 4 people. It's early for me. It's only 9:30 over here, so I got to get better with my audience and getting more people on board. But yeah, I appreciate you supporting and uplifting and commenting and sharing the stream. So thanks, guys. Matt Mateo, it was good talking to you. Hit me up later. You guys over there on Twitch, I see there's 4 of you guys on Twitch right now. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, man. Thank you. Do you check your Insta and my message after I stream? Yeah, hit me up on Insta. I'll check it out, bro. I'll definitely reply back. And yeah, I'm on Twitch too. I'm live on Twitch right now. Yeah, I'm over on Twitch right now, live. I should promote that more often. So yeah, I stream across all 3: YouTube, Twitch, and also TikTok. I have the most engagement I think on TikTok at the moment, but I have 3 people on Twitch. Big hugs to you too, Mateo. But yeah, I gotta promote this stream a bit better across all, and go from there. Oh, sick. What up, Marco? I found you over there. Awesome. Love it. Thanks for the follow too, bro. I appreciate that, man. So yeah, I'm across all 3, and we'll make things happen. Yeah, we'll definitely catch up soon. You boys have a great rest of the day. Thanks for chiming in, and we'll talk soon. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, weird. Okay, I'll definitely fix that then. I'm not sure why you're not getting sound over there. That's weird. I definitely need to fix that. Huh. Let me pop on to my Twitch for a second and see what's going on over there. That is the wonders of social media. That's for sure. Social is definitely a fun place. Weird. It has me live over here. I can hear myself on Twitch, Marco. I'm not sure what's going on there. I appreciate you. And definitely, I'll catch you on the next one, bro. Yeah, keep me posted. I could hear myself over there. I'm not sure why, but I could hear myself over there. So, either way, you guys have a good rest of the day. And I'll probably stream on Saturday qualifying because, yeah, let's do it. It's going to be sick. I'll talk to you boys. Have a good one. Oh, Teeter. Now I can't get off because Teeter just popped in, bro. Oh, weird. I gotta fix that then. I'll definitely fix that over there. What up, Teeter? How are you, bro? I was just about to hop off, man. It's so funny you got on here. I was literally just about to pop off. What'd you think about? Did you watch FP3 by any chance? I guess I'll stay for a sec, guys. We'll talk. Teeter's here. We gotta like. What'd you think? Boring? I thought it was pretty boring. You know, sadly. Oh yeah, I'll stay on. I'll definitely stay on. Um, yeah, Hamilton didn't look too good. He definitely was just kind of going through the motions. It looked like he was kind of struggling. But I mean, he also didn't have the car in free practice one. Especially, it's a bit of a downer coming off of last weekend. I'm not sure what to think about that. You know, since that's the live stream just ended, let me actually close out that multi-viewer. Where even is that multi-viewer? Let's see here. I love that. That is sick. What did I think about Monaco last weekend? I thought Monaco was dope. I enjoyed Monaco quite a bit actually. Monaco was a time, man. It was a lot. There was a lot of moving pieces there that happened. Where do I start? We saw Pierre Gasly obviously got third. Breaking news. We saw a ton of pit lane penalties for speeding in the pit lane, which was stupid as fuck. We saw, what else was the other one? George Russell throw a fit because he obviously was getting dog walked by Kimi all up and down that track. What else did we see that was crazy? There's a lot, man. I was telling someone in the chat earlier was saying that Monaco needs to stop, and I was saying what you should do with Monaco is you should just make Monaco a. Lord Georgia boy's cooked. Yeah, he's absolutely cooked. He's done for. But someone was saying that it's not a time to be racing Monaco, and I was like, Monaco's on the circuit until 2037, which is hilarious in itself. That's literally almost a decade away. And I was saying, at the end of the day, you have to realize this is about money. Like, they're making so much money at Monaco, right? And it's the same thing for Vegas. They're making so much money at Vegas. It's a spectacle. And Miami. They're all on the circuit for till 2037, or at least their contracts got renewed until that long. But yeah, it's enjoy Mateo. I'll talk to you soon, bro. But yeah, it's one of those things that I think that people don't realize that this is also a business. Is actual shared screen, bro. What just happened here? Take care, Mateo. I'll see you soon, bro. We'll talk soon. Hit me up on Instagram. What did you think about exactly half the drivers live in Monaco, bro? Like it's a business, man. Like people like to keep talking about how it's. I don't know. I got kind of bummed out that people are like, oh, I don't know what's going on there, blah blah blah. It just doesn't seem normal. It's like, no, it is, dude. This is very on brand for what's happening here. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what happens. Where is my other? Oh, it's right there. That's why. Let me close this one. Close both of those. Verstappen not even. Oh yeah, that's right. Verstappen didn't start. Completely forgot about that. That was crazy. The Gasly thing is insane. Just so much happened. Yeah, that's true. And I feel bad for Isaac now. Isaac's is on the podium, right? Like it's just there's so many different levels to what's going on, man. It's a lot. It's a lot, bro. It makes no sense to me. I'm kind of confused as to what happens next. You hear they're making changes to all the engines. Yeah, I saw that too. It's dude. There's a lot of moving pieces right now that are happening, and it's exciting. It's definitely exciting. Don't get me wrong. I love it, but if everyone can yeah, I agree. They definitely, if they can correct all their errors, I think it definitely could be pretty sick on what's going to happen next. They just need to obviously MBS is part of the problem, right? MBS is a huge part of the problem. Um, he's trying to do too much and trying to control the narrative too much, which I am kind of sick of, honestly. But with that being said, yes, if they can make changes to the engines and maybe bring back V10 engines or V8 engines, I think that there's a lot of and stop playing with this concept of the whole idea of having these. He's trying to face. Yeah, he's trying to be the face of the sport. He's out of his goddamn mind. Um, he just needs to chill out, honestly, and go sit down somewhere. So much going on, needs to get more competitive. I know, I agree. Things do need to get more competitive, but you're absolutely right when it comes to that, Teeter. It's a very interesting time for all things when it comes down to the competitiveness of the cars. It seems like it seems like back in the day, the sport was like I forget. I think Juan Pablo said it earlier. They used to have three engines for free practice and then for qualifying and for the race day because they were lucky if they even made it through the weekend. Right? You were like shocked if you made it through the weekend. And it seems like now these guys are all very much so shocked at how fast these cars are, or reliability with power, all these different power engines. Like Ford being the new powertrain for Red Bull, you shouldn't have your best driver Max Verstappen not even able to drive. That's not okay. Like that's just not okay. I think MBS has. I think someone needs to. I would like to see Anthony Hamilton or someone petition against him. Someone needs a petition against him because I think at the end of the day, he's trying to control the narrative too much, and he is like sadly like a Trump, right? He's just a little bit of a dictator, and that shit's not cool. Yeah, a lot of unreliable cars lately is yeah, it's wild, man. The unreliability I think is the craziest part, and I think a lot of it's also insane that dude made moves to get reelected unopposed. Yeah, it's crazy. He's actually insane when you think about it. He's actually exhausting. Um, and he's just trying to control the narrative, and it just sucks to see that. You know, it's just wild to think about. Like he to me is kind of ruining the sport, and it sucks when you see like Christian Horner and Zach Brown and Toto Wolf like kind of ass kissing him at dinners and stuff, and driving all these crazy like one of one specs with him, and you're like, yo, be fucking for real, dude. Like you don't have anyone's good intentions. I think a lot of drivers are frustrated this year. I agree. A lot of drivers are frustrated this year. I think because they keep changing things. I mean, everyone. Fernando Alonso said it best today or yesterday that this is the worst car he's ever driven around the track. Um, I think there's a lot of pieces that are just what you described should remind you of what you described should remind you of something domestically. Oh yeah, of course. Here in the U.S., bro, like we see that every single day. But yeah, it's just unfortunate circumstances of what's going on. Um, not the best look, you know, not the best look. That's not saying much for Alonso. Look at who he races for. I agree. It's not saying much for Alonso, but I think also for Alonso's point of view, I think that Alonso has taught us. He's been in the game for a long time. He's driven multiple different versions of the car, and he crushes it. Now, that being said, his teammate is not the best. We all know that, but he, I believe, is able to give that opinion because he has had the successes he's had throughout the years he's done it, right? He's the oldest person on the grid. He's probably seen the most generations of cars between him and Lewis Hamilton. And then maybe Nico Hulkenberg next. I think it just sucks when you start to hear the drivers say, even like a Max Verstappen, that this is the most unfun car to be driving, right? And Lewis says things like, "Oh, it's just a lot of information to take in." I like his perspective on it better, but yes, at the end of the day, it's become a bit of an unreliable situation. And the cars, the drastic change, the smaller car, the deployment issues, the battery issues, who gets boost, who doesn't get boost. I mean, even people on F1 the game, the new one, are saying it's not fun. So I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely not a good look when people are complaining that much. That's for sure. It makes it definitely, yeah, it's not a good look. You're not wrong about that. Let's see. I'm gonna go to let's see. Tito, are you watching any of the? Are you watching any of the? Oh my God, of 24-hour Le Mans? I was about to pull up some stuff real quick and see if I can find it. Yeah, I did. I saw the video. The video is funny. Kimmy's hilarious, man. I love it though. Kimmy is he's opportunity for Kimmy is to become a skims athlete, is what I think. Yeah. What do you think? Who do you think is gonna take the Le Mans this year? Every rule set to change their every rule set to change their challenges. Yeah, I agree. It's it's a lot. It's just a lot. I feel like it makes the sport. Okay, here's a hot take. Do you think? Do you think that F1 is reaching its pinnacle, its biggest point, and now it's gonna have a downfall again? Because oh, I don't know what streaks are. I guess I need to play with that. I can play with that later today. I'm still super new to Twitch. I pretty much geared everything to be on TikTok, but I know that Twitch is way more important. So I'm making it a point to be on to streaming across all three platforms because people say Twitch is just it's important. So I'll definitely do that today because I have no clue what a streak is, but I definitely will make sure I can get that set up so I can start getting these streaks. I think with the way the year started, it might. Yeah, I think also with just having. All right, I appreciate you popping in, bro. I'll talk to you soon, Marco. Thanks again. Have a good have a good weekend too. I'll be on stream on Saturday morning for qualifying. I think also with to your point, Teeter. I think with Gucci coming into play, taking over Alpine, I think there's definitely going to be some you know some challenges there. That's for sure. It's becoming a little too Hollywood, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. Definitely looking at it as a fad. 100%. 100%. I completely agree with that. There's it's grown so fast, and it's gotten to be so big, and obviously the demographic is really interesting with who's into it, who's not into it, the women that are getting into it, and so forth. It's just a lot. So yeah, I agree. It's becoming a bit of a fad, and then all the influencers that are involved. It's just a lot. Yeah, the Gucci name's bizarre. It is bizarre. Gucci F1 team Alpine. Like I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. I also don't understand the Italian company joining a French company. It's obviously a cash grab, um, which is cool, but I just don't know if that makes any sense on their end. You know what I mean? So, it's it's a lot, man. I'm not sure what to make of all of it. Some days, I think you're gonna see drivers with Gucci sweatsuits next year. I think one thing you will see that would be sick is you are going to see some drivers with some. I mean, I think they'll have a really cool. I think you'll see them with a really cool. What do you call that? Oh man, why am I blanking on this? I think as far as the paddock and people dressing up, the team will have great kit. Is what I meant to say. The kit will be incredible when it comes to their polos and all those different things. I hope they do a good enough job with that, with making that interesting for them. You know. I'm trying to pull up my desktop, but I can't. It's always low to F1. I'm scared of the direction of it going. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be interesting to see, man. That's for sure. It's going to be an interesting time. I'm excited for all things, but I'm also nervous just like you, man. It's going to. I hope. I'm going to continue to keep watching. I'm going to continue to keep supporting. I'm going to continue to keep. I think as long as we have a Max Verstappen and we have a Lewis Hamilton, and I'll even say a few of the other drivers in it, I think we're always going to be okay. But yes, it's getting a little too Hollywood. Even the Kim Kardashian thing is getting out of control, and I feel like it's going to bring. Remember when Taylor Swift got into football with Travis Kelsey, and you remember when that blew up for the Kansas City Chiefs? It was like every girl's posting about football now and so forth. That's how I kind of feel about this with Kim being involved. And then I saw that Lando was hanging out with Alex Earl and some other people. Like, it's just a little Hollywood, man. Yeah, she was at the Knicks game also, I was like, and then she was just rooting against the Knicks when she was in Cleveland at the Cleveland game. So it's like, it's a little performative, right? And I don't know if I really care for that, but nonetheless, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. That's all I can say. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stay optimistic that it's gonna be good, but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting time. I think it already has, right? Like when you go, like look at Miami, the Miami Grand Prix with all the celebrities. Like just you got Jimmy Fallon in the paddock. You got all these people that don't even really understand what F1 is, or let alone care. And I'm not saying that you should be inviting me. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be going, but I think to an extent, you definitely need to have some people that are actually interesting and interested in F1 that want to be at these types of places. Yeah, the Miami one's just a joke, bro. It's an absolute disaster there. But again, they extended that contract until 2037, and they also extended the contract of Monaco until 2037, and also they extended the contract for Miami. I mean, sorry, for Las Vegas until 2037. So it's clear it's not going anywhere. And I think also the Miami race should be a night race. So I don't know. Crazy times. I'm struggling with getting another window open right now. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. Anyway, I've been on for an hour and 30. I'm going to pop off real quick. I'm going to go run some errands, get my day started. It's 10 a.m. here. It's 10 a.m. for you too. I appreciate you popping in real quick and talking. I'm going to stream on Saturday, probably early Saturday morning for, I think it's 7 a.m. qualifying. Yeah, bro. I appreciate you always popping in, bro. I really do. It means a lot. Hope you know that. And yeah, I'll probably stream Saturday morning for qualifying and get locked in for that. It'll be good. And yeah, have a good day, bro. Thanks again. You be safe as well. And I'll see you